Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to I'm Just Saying Live. It is time to kick off yet another episode, and we are ready to bring you the best in edutainment. Period. Okay. And if you don't know what that means we about to educate y'all in the middle of this while we have a little fun. And we're going to talk about the week's hottest headlines. Okay, and allow you the opportunity to comment and say what you got to say because this show is opinionated and we want to hear yours as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am simply Tennille, your hostess with the mostest.
And don't
Oh,
call me underscore Ant.
I got my partner for life over there, Mr. Call Me Ant. How you doing today, sir?
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? I am so blessed to be on the show again to tell everybody about these Astros.
We have had a weekend that you won't forget, right? The World
Yeah,
Series championship team is here in Houston. The Houston Astros have done it again, and we had the big celebration parade. But we'll make sure we tell you guys all about that during this week's weekend recap. Now, remember that this is also the very first week that we're going to take time to highlight our beauties in business. So, you guys and gals, make sure you stick around for that because not only do they have beauty, but they've got brains and a thriving business. So, I cannot wait for that because, I'm always wishing people would highlight me, me and my trucking industry experience and things of this nature. It don't come around. So, I'm going to keep on pushing our businesses all the way to the top and telling you guys where to go and spend your money with these lovely ladies. Gents, I have to come up with something for you guys, but right now we're gonna do beauties in business. Now, Coach Tuck had a real important business meeting today, so he might not
okay.
make it on the show. But if he does, we can't wait to hear his opinion on the sports that's going to be coming up. We also have Tennille's touchy subjects coming up. But right now, what we're about to do is jump in to our weekend recap. Are you ready, Big Daddy?
Let's go with it.
All righty. So let's see. Let's make sure I can get this. Let's make sure this says the right thing. Now we're gonna pop that to the side of us and we're gonna cock ourselves over here to the side. Let's see if it'll do it again right. Nope, nope. I wanted this one, but it's not doing. Let's see. Oh. Oh well, I guess it's gonna stay like that for right now. Now it's time for the weekend recap. Ladies and gentlemen, we were just talking about the parade, and here are Simply Tennille and Call Me Ant out there on that street. Let me tell you a little bit about this. I thought that I had a bad spot, but man, when I tell you I saw people out there, and I mean they were it looked like miles away from the front line, if
Yes.
you
They couldn't see nothing from where they were.
miles away. It was ridiculous. Now we were right here on the front line. We were down a little further on the end of the parade than we normally are, but we had a really great time. We were surrounded by some great people, and we had a lot of fun. While we're doing that, I'm going to play just a little bit of a video um, from this weekend as we were at the parade because I want you guys to be able to get a live feel for what was actually going on out there. Are you guys ready?
Let them have it.
All right, I'm about to let them have it. All right, let's see. We're going to see. Here we go. Oh,
Okay, let them have it again.
you know what?
Hey, I'm hoping everybody did get the opportunity to come out to the parade yesterday. And if not, hey man, y'all missed history. Y'all missed a phenomenal parade. And when I say this parade was longer than normal, hey, it was longer than the Macy Day parade. So it was just good, good, good. We
What?
seen a lot of politicians. We seen both Astros team from 2017 to 2022.
Mm-mm.
And everybody was there.
Well, you know what? Why is it always something? Why does it always have to be something? I guess I shouldn't have closed my thing. Okay, I guess we're not gonna see that right now. Call me Aunt. It's always something going on over here. I'm gonna have to figure it out in a second.
But
It's
let's
not.
let's let them know who all came out to the parade.
There were so many people out at the parade. That's why I really wanted to show you guys. I really don't want to do that right now because I want you to talk about something else real quick, and then we're gonna get back to the video because I'm just not gonna be able to let it go. Okay, how about that? I don't know what's going on, but we gonna do that. Let's see if I can get all of this, get it together, okay? And I'm going to stop that screen share. Did it? Okay, it went off. And I'll fix it in the background. Up next, I wanted to also say this. Guess who got nominated for Top Influential Women's Award? Okay, 180 Life decided to honor me as one of the top influential women here in Houston. I cannot wait to see where this goes, but I'm super excited about it, the opportunity, and that they decided to present me as this. And so I definitely want you guys to go and check out 180 Life magazine, digital magazine, if you will, and make sure that you support them because they're trying to support me out here. So I ain't gonna be mad about that at all. Okay, so definitely go out, support 180 Life, go follow them on their social media platforms and all of the above. You know how to do it, you know what to do, and let's just get that done. Okay,
I
how you
was
feel
trying to
about
put
that?
my glasses on because it looked like it's the beautiful Simply Tennille up there.
It's definitely beautiful, simply Tennille. So I'm very, very happy that I was nominated for that, and that people are finally starting to take notice of all of the charitable things that I do out here in the world, if you will. Because I was gonna say in our local community, but I'm not so local anymore. So
All
I'm
right.
very happy about that as well.
Yay! Great job.
You're so funny. All righty. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get right back to where we were in regards to our video. And I'm just going to show you probably the most important one, which is when the players came through, because I was so dope excited to see them all. And I got all worked up and I just didn't know what to do with it myself. Okay. So here we go.
Sure.
We're going to try it one more time. Let's get there. Let me make sure I got the right one. Got to be this one. We're going to do this.
I can hear it, but I can't see it.
Okay. Play one more time. You say you can hear, but you can't see. There we
Right.
go.
It still has your picture up.
It still has my picture?
Yes.
Well, never mind. I guess we're going to keep pushing forward. Out at the parade, ladies and gentlemen, there were supporters of people of, a phenomenal extent, if you will. But I know you wanted to talk about your boy, Ted Cruz. He got there and everybody has been ragging on him because what? He got booed so bad. It made absolutely no sense. Now, Call Me Aunt definitely was taking a part in this. Look. As soon as he saw him, he went off. Okay. Now, not only did one of the members of the crowd go off, but let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, they threw a can of beer his way. And then he pressed assault charges. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Assault charges, really? That's what we're doing?
It's because of the fluids. The liquid from the can got on him. And we don't know what type of liquids those actually were. So
Okay,
that's the
so
salt.
now that makes it a lot different because I'm gonna tell you right now, if some of your fluids get on me during the time of COVID, during the time of monkeypox, during the time of whatever, I'm probably gonna press assault charges too. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like that's
Yeah.
crazy. he said that the man's, but he did kick back and say that the man's arm was a limp noodle, and that's why the beer can didn't make it to him. So I thought that that was hilarious, but that also implies that you weren't hurt by it, you weren't whatever. So, do we really want to even entertain this thought of, of this going on?
Yeah, we want to entertain it because the thing is, it don't matter who you like or who you dislike. Certain things shouldn't be done, and anything consisting of assaulting the individual, hey, that's taking it a little too far. But we know if you get out and vote, you won't have to worry about assaulting them because they won't be in office. You need to vote for somebody else. And
Yeah.
today is the day if you haven't already voted early.
What you say, today is the day. You
Yeah.
definitely need to get out. That's another thing that we really, really want to talk about here on I'm Just Saying Live. We want to make sure that you guys get out and go vote. Okay. We need you to get out. We need you to go vote because today's the day. If you do not know who you're going to vote for, there's lots and lots of names on the list, but every single county has a list of places where you're supposed to be going to vote. It has a list and information on the candidates. If you want to find out that information, all you have to do is search it out. I promise, do your due diligence. Stop saying that your voice is not to be heard. It is. We want to hear your voice. Make your voice heard. Everybody, get out to vote. Today is the last day. And this is a very, very crucial, if you will, election. And you want to know why? I'm about to get into it. Lots of Americans are going to head out to the poll, but the problem is, this is a midterm election. Democrats are playing defense in blue states, trying to stronghold so that they can stay in the House of Representatives. Okay, I just wanted to tell y'all a little bit of detail about this, whether you know what's going on, but why it's so important for you to get out there. You've been making all these complaints and saying that you're upset about your abortion laws going out.
Right.
Now, you do have somebody who is on the complete opposite end of who we have in office right now, which is Beto O'Rourke, however you pronounce his name,
Yeah.
that is, going to try to change some things once he gets in there. But, of course, we've heard this several times from the politicians. So call me in. I know we try not to get into this and try to put our views on other people. Why do you feel like what's one of the things that you feel like is really, really important why people get out and vote today?
Okay, we can start. Well, you already talked about the abortion rights. If you don't want certain rights or certain things taken away from you, you need to go vote because we know what's going on with the abortion thing. And then it also stems to the education. You want to know what type of education your child going to receive. Get out there and vote who you putting in office or who you putting in these different districts of school, as far as the state representative or whatever. So you got to vote, and then you don't think it affects your community. Some of y'all are, low income. Some of y'all are middle class. You need to figure out which person you need to vote for to keep them in, or keep the other ones out, or get the other ones out that's not doing what they say they're going to do. I mean,
Okay.
your water dish, your electricity, everything. And
Now
we just
this
had a
controls the
scare about the
future. This
electricity
controls the
not too
future
long ago.
of the Senate, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're at a 50-50 split, okay? 50-50. It can't happen like that because every single time there becomes a problem. The political world is closely watching 6 key states they're talking about for today's election, which is Arizona. So if you're in Arizona, definitely get out. If you're in Georgia, definitely get out. Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Nevada. Okay. Now, these are states that they are thinking are going to do because they have multiple races and different things going on, that they think these are going to be some flip-flop states. Now, let me tell y'all out here in Texas, we always normally do the same thing over and over and over. Anthony, how do you suggest we get past the past of doing the same thing just because of these political parties, if you will, or your loyalty to political parties? Do you think people should continue to be loyal to these parties that have not done what they said that they're going to do?
No, no. So first we need to start doing our research, our background check, and see what these people actually supported in their past and from their past up to present day. That way you can determine if this person is good for you. And also at the same time, whoever you vote for, you make sure that individual is helping your household. I mean, if it's not,
Your
it,
household. We can't
yes.
say that enough. Y'all, we're talking about voting right now. We need you guys to definitely get out, get out, get out, and go vote. Okay. We're not going to harp on it too long because, again, we have an amazing show planned for you guys. I have so many things to talk about. It's time now to move on to one of our upcoming events. Anthony and I are going to be taking the boys out to Houston Business Aviation Festival. Okay. We cannot wait to go out here and see what our special guest, Mr. Kenneth Morris, has put on for us. There's going to be a flight show included, and it's free. Best of all, it's free. So you definitely need to get out there if you're looking for something to do with your kids this weekend. I know everybody's been turning up. I know it's Scorpio season and all this kind of stuff. Y'all need to make sure y'all spend some time with your kids because you know I'm an avid believer in that. Okay, we're going to keep on pushing. Now, I need you guys to go and register. My friend Olivia is still doing her thing, ladies and gentlemen, and she is trying to make sure that you and your partner are in sync, okay? She wants you guys to definitely get out, get active. There's couples yoga connection going down in Dallas, Texas, 11/11 at 7 p.m. All you need to do is go on her page and register right now for couples yoga connection and more. Okay, Anthony, when are we gonna get to this couples yoga? Because I'm ready. I saw some of the videos and it looked amazing. It looked like they were connecting on a higher level, if you will.
Yeah. Happy hour. Let's keep
What you say?
everybody happy hour. So I'm like, what? Happy hour? What kind of happy hour y'all talking about?
We moving on to happy hour. That's a different flyer. Now we move back to the happy hour, which is also on November 11th here in the Houston area. Make sure that you go visit Care We Are X at their Care Happy Hour. Okay. I've been telling y'all about that one for a couple of weeks. All right. So now, if you guys did not know, it is now National American Indian Heritage Month. They are celebrating respect, culture, and education. I wanted to take a little bit of time to tell you just a little bit about American Indian Heritage Month. Okay. November is designated as National Native American Heritage Month. This observance commemorates the history, heritage, and culture of Native Americans and Alaskan natives. Okay, so I don't know if a lot of people knew that they do include Alaskan natives in this as well. It is during the month we acknowledge the vast achievements of Americans' original indigenous people. So we know we had Indigenous People Month when last month, correct? Anthony, I want to say this. When you think of Native Americans, do you only think of Indian Americans?
No, no, I don't.
Okay. I am definitely in agreement with that. And I just wanted to see if we were on the same page. I do feel like there were several other races here, prior to what we had. And so I think that was one of the main reasons that they decided to go with indigenous people, just because they are here and may have origins from all over the world. So in 1914, Red Fox James, a Blackfoot Indian, rode horseback from state to state seeking approval for a day to honor Indians. That's why we have this day. He was also known as Red Fox, and I can't pronounce the last part of that, which is Shakushu, in December of the following year. He presented the endorsements of 24 state governments at the White House. However, there is no record of such a national day being proclaimed during that time in our history. So it came much later. But it's okay. We are here to celebrate Native Americans here in the U.S., and I'm here for it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I did also tell you that I could not wait for our version of Beauty of the Week. I decided to put it right here at the top of the show so that you guys could definitely know what was going on. Our very first Beauty of the Week is Miss Shamika A. McQueen. I was super happy to be able to highlight her because she is a phenomenal person in real life. Okay. She is always looking her best. She's fabulous and she's a stylist extraordinaire, if you will. You can check her out at her website or book your appointment at simplychic.org. Now, Mrs. McQueen is a wife, a mother, a daughter, grandmother, and most of all, a woman of faith. This beauty has overcome adversity to become, a successful businesswoman. So she's got a story of, having a child very early on. And I asked her how she does it. And her main response was her strong faith and family values were instilled at a very young age by her loving parents. So let me tell you this. I know for a while we were getting away from the family dynamic, but we know that it really, really matters having that mother and father there to give you that even balance. So we want to congratulate Miss Shamika McQueen on being our very first IJS Beauty in Business. If you would like to be featured as a beauty in business, all you need to do is go to I'mJustSaying.live. Now that's our website. You haven't heard us talk about it very much, but if you go and visit there up later today, there will be a place where you can go. You can nominate your friends and you can also submit yourself if you like. So later on today, just make sure you go by I'mJustSaying.live. We'd love to have you. All right. Now, here is a flyer for Miss Shamika's business. So this is Simply a Chic hair design. Okay, doesn't she look lovely there? Now she has this new address and she cannot wait for you guys to come over and visit. The number is posted there on the bottom, so make sure you go and visit Simply Chic. All right, Big Daddy, you there?
Let's
You
go
know what
with it.
time it is, right? You know what time
Let
it
me,
is?
yo, touch the subject.
It is definitely not time for the touchy subject. It's time for your sports update. And I think you're not ready. Are you ready? Are you in a spot where you can do your sports update, or do we need to move on to something else
No,
today?
we got to skip sports today.
We got to skip it.
Let's be talking about the Astros.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's loud. Sorry.
You wait till I
You
put some
look.
food
What
in. All
did you
right.
just say?
Let me pull it together and we're going to talk about a little bit of news. I can't believe you just did me like that. Why didn't you just tell me that ahead of time? Anyway, now everybody has been talking about Elon Musk and purchasing Twitter. Now we talked about it a little while back. I just said that he purchased it. He's a billionaire. We don't know what he's going to do with it, but several people who know him personally have been dropping off of Twitter because they just know that he's not about to do the right things. Other people also asked him specifically, was he planning on changing any of, those background rules and things that he has going on? He says that he's not going to do that. And I'm sure that they put inside some clauses as to how much control he can actually have in this. So officials that are overseeing the election say there is no evidence so far of any specific or credible threats that he poses to the Twitter platform, nor has he changed any of those things. So as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, he's doing his thing. He's doing the right thing, if you will. Okay. Even though he laid off thousands of employees, I don't know where he's going to be going with that. Up next, we are also having subtropical storm Nicole. So we're on a storm watch right now, just in case you guys have not been paying attention. We are still in hurricane season. So Florida has Nicole approaching. So hide your wife, hide your husband and your kids. Okay. We still have tons and tons of people out that way. And we're just trying to make sure that everybody is safe. So we always want to bring attention to things like that. So make sure that you are paying attention because we are on a storm watch for Florida right now. All right, I don't want to talk about that one. Give me one
You say the
second.
hurricane named Nicole?
Nicole. Her name
Mm.
ain't Nikki. I mean, her name is Nikki, but her name ain't Nicole. She says she coming. She coming through. She coming through.
You coming
Okay.
through to test some stuff up.
All right. Well, we know that Russia is still having several things going on, and I wanted to just shed a little bit of light on this because the Russian president decided to be a whole snitch the other day. I'm,
He done gave up.
I'm just saying, he's trying to give people up. He's trying to let people know that he has dabbled in messing with the polls and election, shifting, if you will, and that this will not be that will not be his last time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in our comments right now, tell me if you believe that this is true. And we all know it's been going on forever. How do you think we control this? Okay, how do we fix this? Anthony, what do you have to say about outside presidents, if you will, dabbling in elections here in the United States of America?
Well, let's go back to when the ballots were not counted down in Florida. What was it? Miami-Dade, Florida. They didn't count a lot of the black ballots. But I'm just gonna say anything got to do with politics. Wait, no, anything where people can be influenced by money, it's gonna happen. It don't matter if it's voting on this or trying to get somebody into schools or whatever it may be. Money is the biggest influencer there is, and they're going to use that to their advantage. And if they are using that overseas, over in the United States, we know it all to be true.
I definitely believe it. I agree with him. I do not think that this will be the last time. I think as long as people are taking payoffs and doing different things, that's what's going to happen. Do I feel like it's right? No. Do I
No.
feel like it should discourage you guys from getting out there and voting? No, because you just never know. These are the powers that be. This is how they play the game. And I mean, it is what it is. We until we change the process, until we take part in the process, this is what we have to deal with. If you want some things to change, put some real people in play. We do also want to talk about at this time, we're talking about presidents. I know Oprah is not the president, but she runs a lot, she's owning it all. And she decided, not even to endorse her own long time employee, if you will, in Dr. Oz, and went with his counterpart. What do we have to say about these celebrities and speaking out in their truths, Anthony?
So you talking about the celebrity speaking out now? Just because she backed him in the beginning doesn't mean he stayed the course. So it's
Okay.
just like our friends. If they are our friends, and then if they start doing things we don't like or we don't approve of, they're not our friends anymore. And that's the same thing in for us, the Democrats and Republicans. If they tell us they're gonna do one thing in the beginning, we like them, we vote for them, and then they changed up. So you know, Oprah moved around, we move around, because people are lying, tell you anything just to get in office. So we got to be careful who
That's
we
true.
vote for or who we select to put in these
And
different
do you think
positions.
when it comes to this, we should pay attention to who these stars are going for as well? Because I know that they've used them several times, and this is kind of what got Kanye and Kim in trouble when it came to the Trump era, is everybody was listening and they know that these people are influential in decisions made, by younger voters. Do you think we should pay attention to what they're saying because they know these people personally?
We should pay attention to what anybody and everyone says, because even not only do the presidents or people running for office use rappers and celebrities, actors, actresses, to gain a poll to get the approval of everyone else. You got to remember the churches do the same thing. A lot of
True.
the politicians run to the churches. They quick to try to go to the mega churches to, not trying to say any names, but they quick to go to the mega churches to try to get that congregation to vote for them. And then sometimes,
Very good.
that pastor or whomever might say, "Hey, yeah, y'all need to vote for him. I back that individual, male or female."
Okay. I'm I'm
So we
I'm
got to
in
be
complete
careful.
I'm in complete agreement when it comes to that, and making sure that people do their own due diligence. Make sure that you go and see those judges, though, all of the things, those city councilmen, all of that kind of stuff. You definitely need to know your own information. Definitely watch out for what the media puts out there in regards to you selecting things that are right for you and your household, because they can't tell you what's going on in your household. They can't tell you where your finances are being spent. They have the numbers, just like you have the numbers. Everything, mostly for the most part, is public record. If you seek the knowledge, you can be educated. I'm just, I can't say it enough. Okay,
Well,
y'all get that?
anything and
I'm
every,
just.
well, I'm gonna say
What were you
anything and
saying,
everything
Anthony?
we do, anything and everything we do, we pretty much try to research it from the beginning. Or check it out, even if it's clothes. You just don't go buy something because somebody has it on. You want to see the quality of it. You want to see if it's a good fit. That's all the same thing. You're doing your
Very true.
research before you purchase anything. So
All
before you
right.
put these people in office, hey, let's check to see their background.
What
Are
you
they
say?
good
Check
for
them.
us?
All
Yes.
right. Now, if you would like to be a part of the live conversation here at I'm Just Saying Live, all you need to do is email us at I'm Just Saying Live at gmail.com. Now, in that email, I'm gonna need you to include what topic you would like to discuss, what business you would like to highlight. Give me a little bit of information. I can't wait to hear about what you have going on. Also, remember that you can watch our show at your leisure on YouTube. It is streaming live there right now. So if you're having problems with your Facebook, or you're thinking about getting rid of Facebook and all of these kind of things, make sure you go over to our YouTube. Please subscribe while you're there and hit the like button so that we know that you like what we're doing. We are going to continue to push out our businesses. Anybody who wants to be highlighted here on the show, for the most part, can come through, come through, come through. All you have to do is talk to me and we will make it happen. Now, this weekend, I did also get to visit one of my friends out at a brunch. Now, I went to the Field Dates brunch. You know, I love a good activity and I love having fun while I'm out with my people.
You say it's called field day?
Yes, sir. Field dates.
Hmm.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Field day.
I
Okay.
don't
Sound
have
like some high
anything
school
close
stuff.
to. Nope. It's not high school stuff. It is grown folks networking,
Okay.
influential people, if you will, who are out there trying, to do something different. Now, at this brunch, it did come with bottomless mimosas, but there were also games for the intelligent, if you will. And they also had the regular card games, Unos, and things of this nature. So, if you like to have a little bit of fun and you want to take away the monotony that has become the regular dating scene, going out to eat and this, that, and the other, these are the perfect getaways. They have them once a month. So we would love to see your face out at field dates. Make sure you come out, you support, have fun while you're there. Now, earlier in the show, we were supposed to be having a little sports talk with the fellas, but Tuck is not here and Big Ant is all the way unprepared. We were going to do a little update on Brett Favre, was one of the things that I was going to include in this information, because now there has been revelation, ladies and gentlemen, that not only are they not going to make him pay the fine, but they're going to allow those same people that they took the money from to enjoy his new facility. How do we feel about that? I, I, I don't want to call it a slap in the face. It's just, you're going to take the money from families who need it, and then you're going to allow them to come into the facility. And what
So
if
what?
someone books in advance of them? What if somebody books a paid event inside of this phenomenal facility, if you will, ahead of those who really need it most? What Anthony, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I got two questions. First of all, so you saying they're gonna open it up to the public?
They're going to
Is
open
that
it
what
up
you
to the
said?
public.
Okay,
They're going to
so
open it up.
what are these kids and parents benefiting from this when they actually took or robbed them of $5 million? So you saying just because I can come up here and play volleyball in your facility, I'm supposed to be compensated like that? I'm supposed to be good? I mean, I'm
When
just
are they
trying
going
to
to get
make
the
sense
ranking
of
from
this.
Brett Favre? When are they going to get that? When is he going to do his? When is he going to do his part in repaying for this situation that he created, if you will? Because these politicians need to be held accountable. He needs to be held accountable. You know, who's being held accountable at this point?
Clearly,
In my
nobody. So
this is not holding anybody accountable by saying, "Oh, the community can come into a community center." I think it was for the community anyway, right?
right, that's
I I don't I just don't know what to say.
you're right. In the beginning, you said it's a slap in the face, and that's exactly what it is. So y'all done robbed the community of five something $1 million or more, and then you're gonna after you rob them of it, you say you can come over to my house and play in my house that I built with the money I took from you, and you're supposed to be okay with that.
Hey,
Hey,
I have absolutely no idea where they're trying to go with this. I know that they're trying to find a solution. Do I feel like this is the solution? Hell to the no, no, no. Okay.
burn it
This is not
down.
the solution. People are going to be pointing the finger for years, if you will, if they allow this to go down like this. This is just not right.
Well, you said allow it to go down. It's already going down. Now, are the feds gonna step in and get their money back? Or we just gonna sit there and twiddle our thumbs and act like it never happened?
Phew, don't know what to say.
Our people we put in office. That's why we say go vote.
Definitely go vote. You definitely need to pay attention to the things that are going on around you and the people who are allowing things like this to go on right under your nose. All right, while we're talking about things going on right under our noses, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a little bit of entertainment news. Are you ready? Call me Aunt.
What you got for us?
I don't know. I'm gonna see can I get this screen together because it is doing the most. Okay. We'll go see if we can. Oh, it is definitely not together. What is going on? I don't want to add that to the stream. I don't want any of that. I'm gonna do this. Nope, we're still back there. Still back there. I'm gonna hide it like that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are right now in time for entertainment news and affirmation. Now, I wanted to bring this up just because so many people have discussed it, and I want to see how the men feel about it out there. Nick Cannon is expecting his number 11th baby, his second with model Alyssa Scott. Miracle and a blessing. That's what she's considering this because their first baby wound up being diagnosed with brain cancer. So how do we feel about this? He kind of resurfaced back, if you will,
With all them babies?
for a baby with her. How do you feel about this?
I mean, he making babies. He say he can make babies, and he want babies. And if she want a baby with him or whatever, hey, to each their own. That's what she
Okay,
like.
so
That's what he
what I was
wants.
actually talking about is the fact that they lost the baby, and
She wants
in
another one.
turn, most people would say, "Oh, he got saved by the day by not having, this baby with her." But he went back, because a lot of people are, always trying to say that, he doesn't really feel for these women. He can't possibly take care of, all these babies and this, that, and the other. They watching his pockets, if you will. What do we want to? What do you have to say about that part of it?
Well, let's start. Let's start with the latter part. How can you say what he can and cannot do? You don't know him, and as you just stated, we can't watch his pockets. We don't know how deep they are or how shallow they are. But the thing is, stop worrying about other people. Take care of your own. Now, if the girl says she want to have another baby and he's in agreement with having another child, what's wrong with that? They lost a child, they want to try again. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with it either. Again, I have told y'all several times, I don't know how he's spending quality time with all of them, and then all of them are so close together. I don't know what's going to happen when high school time comes and it's time to go to the football games and the what. I don't know what's going to happen, but this is their life and they will live it, and we're all going to be right here to watch it. I'm just saying. All
Now
right.
wait, wait, wait,
All
wait.
right,
You
I
say
wanted to give a round of applause
mm,
to Mr. Diddy himself. He makes a big move into cannabis, the cannabis game, with a $185 million purchase of a major. They put pot here, not marijuana. You know, he gonna buy some people out. He put them together. And how do we feel about this? We know that this is gonna be the next big it thing, right?
it's
Diddy
already
decided
is.
to jump in the game with both feet. $185 million. Okay, to get out there ahead of everybody. He bought a bunch of big, large conglomerates. I'm gonna applaud the man. I'm gonna say, do what you gotta do. Keep that money coming. You know, there are very few millionaires, billionaires, anything, especially of our skin tone, if you will. Keep doing what you do. What I like, I know you probably reach out and you do some things, but let's go ahead and do it on a bigger scale. Now that you got the marijuana market cornered, now that you got the marijuana market cornered, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make sure that money gets into some of these communities and save some of these young brothers where they have not figured out how to legalize, in these states where they have not figured out how to legalize marijuana or let these boys out of jail yet. How about that? Do that for me. Thank you, Puffy.
Let, let
He
them
did
go.
it. Thank you, did it. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I also wanted to bring up Mr. Ryan Reynolds. Now, I'm going to tell you, when I first saw Ryan Reynolds on the scene, I had no idea that he was going to have a career of this magnitude. But he's funny, he's a handsome, and he just keeps on going. So Ryan Reynolds is the gift that keeps on giving. He has received the People's Icon Award at the 2022 People's Choice Awards. So not only do I like Ryan, the rest of y'all like Ryan too. Anthony, how do you feel? Do you like Ryan Reynolds as well?
Oh, I love him. He is so hilarious. He is very hilarious.
Okay, so he's just funny to you. So there's what we get out of call me Aunt. Okay.
No, I was trying to snack on my breakfast. My bad, but no, he has the is it Instagram or something he's on, and he be
Mm,
doing these different things with different comedians and actors and stuff. It is just hilarious. You catch him on there with what's Wolverine real name? The actor that plays
mhm.
Wolverine. He's on there
Yes.
with him doing things. He's on there with which I don't know none of the comedians' name, but yeah, if you follow him or look at some of his stuff on the screen, off screen, behind the screen, he's very very hilarious. And when I say he'll keep you laughing, just follow him or look at some of his stuff. He gives back to the community, as you say, a gift that keeps giving.
The
He's
gift that
he has a lot of laughter.
the gift that keeps on giving. That's what we're gonna call Ryan Reynolds. So congratulations to his award on that. Now, it is time for our affirmation. And last week we told you to tell someone you love them. This week, have you really let go? Is the question for today. Learn to
What?
forgive, ladies and gentlemen. So, big, let me tell you this. Do you
Hmm.
feel like there are things out there that you have really not let go of yet?
Me? I know it's not. It's a lot.
I need you to talk and stop eating. Give me an
It's a lot, and
example of
sometimes
things
it's
that you
hard.
feel like
It's hard
that.
to.
Mhm.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, and it's hard sometimes to what they say, forgive and let go and turn the other cheek. Okay, I forgave you. I don't want to do nothing with you. I don't want to be involved with you anymore. But people say that's not forgiving, or that's not letting go. Yes, it is. You trying to be safe. Why would I forgive somebody then still hang around them when I know they nothing but a rattlesnake or a thief or whatever? You just being dumb. So are you letting go when you
Hey,
somebody hurts you?
this is what I'm going to say here. I don't feel like a lot of people have really healed from past situations. You move on into these new things, not knowing, what the world is going to lead to next, what's going on with this, that, and the other. And you just jump into the next situation, but you haven't really let go of whatever issue you already had either with this person or someone else. And once you keep carrying that, you're going to keep drawing that same negative energy when it comes time for something positive to move into your life, because you're still hurting and sad from that situation. I wanted to tell you guys, a little story. I had a friend that was talking to me one time, and we're still talking about learning to forgive, ladies and gentlemen. A friend of mine, uh, I was talking about a relationship after they were asking me some questions, and they said, have you let go? And I had to really look at and evaluate myself. It wasn't that I have not let go of the situation. I just had not moved past it. I had not forgiven myself for making those bad decisions. And sometimes it comes to that. It really has absolutely nothing to do with the person. You have to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to get played, or allowing yourself to you understand what I'm saying? Because we're harder on ourselves than we are on other people. We give other people more chances than we give ourselves. So I'm right now asking each and every one of you, give yourself the chance to be part of something good. I promise you it's gonna work out. And if that situation don't work out, the next one gonna work out. Remember, forgive, forget, let go, however you want to say it. I know that it's still going to be there, but you can definitely move forward from it. Do not let anything in your past hold you from getting to you the future that God is planning for you. Okay, amen, hallelujah, and hallelujah
Amen.
again.
Look at it with the self-healing speech. Go ahead then.
Affirmation minute.
Yeah, but it's not easy, and like you say, it is technically self-healing, and you got to start with yourself first.
Mhm.
And I'm saying if you once you start with yourself, maybe you're able to move on. But some people, it takes a little bit more than just self-healing. You might need a little bit more help, praying, counseling. You never know. But let's say, forgive and forget. So let's try to
Mr.
start
Jesus
doing that.
delivery. Mr. Jesus delivery is calling my phone. What's up, Cornelius? I'm definitely not gonna be able to answer right now. So, while we're talking about self healing, I want to know what we need to do to heal in Chicago and this gun violence that has taken a rash spread all over the world, if you will, right now. Chicago's gun violence continued over the weekend as police said gunfire struck more than 30 people, okay, including an off duty cop who was shot in her neck and a 15-year-old boy shot in the head during a drive by. The bloodshed occurred from 6 p.m. Friday to 11:59 p.m. Okay, that's a long gunfight. I don't know if that's accurate. That's a long gunfight. I don't know what happened. I haven't seen the video footage or anything from this, but it just sounds like a massacre and like people
That
were
sounds like a
trapped there
war.
for a very long time. And this was according to Chicago police data, and maybe that's just what they stayed there after time to clean up and do X, Y, and Z. But the information was released on yesterday, and in total, there were 20 reported shooting incidents and 32 shooting victims, which included at least 4 juveniles. This is going too far, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we've been talking about solutions. We've talked about resolve. Where do we go from here? Uh,
We start with educating our communities, our household, our kids, our family members about gun safety. If we start with gun safety or training them about knowing the ups and downs about guns and how serious they actually are, we wouldn't have to worry about gun violence that much. Not saying it's going to go away, but we can decrease, you know, a lot of the gun violence. So let's just start.
So when we're talking, when we're here and we're talking in regards to solutions, and you're saying that families need to be educated, is this teaching people to properly use weapons? Are you including that? Because a lot of people are against that as well. They say that guns should not be on the street, period. Where do you fall in between that? Because I'm an avid believer in teaching your kids that weapons can kill, because I think a lot of these kids do understand that weapons can kill. The access to the guns is becoming the problem, especially when there's a drive-by like this and 30 some odd people are injured and or killed. This is bad. So what do you have to say in regards to the actual solution, and whether or not uh, people should introduce their children to guns at a young age?
I believe, kids need to know the severity of using a weapon, a gun, a knife, a bow and arrow, etc. So if you
Okay.
take them hunting or, you know, practice with them, but let them see or let them know that this can really take someone's life and they can't come back from it. Now, as far as taking the guns off the street, let's start with the police department. When y'all confiscate these guns, how are these guns getting back on the street? And I'm not saying it's the cops' fault, but I'm gonna blame it on the government because I believe the government is gonna allow these guns to get back in the hands of criminals, just like the guns are being shipped overseas down to Mexico, getting in the hands of these insurgents and cartels because
Mhm.
they want it to go on. And
Correct.
there it is again
So you
about the
think that
money.
this is being, remember we were talking about provocateurs several years ago, and
Yes,
people making things of this nature explode and happen. Do you
yes,
feel like this was one of those situations?
yes, exactly. Because without that, there's no money to be made for them. There's no entrance for them. So, of course, you have the provocateurs that's out there, even in everything and anything. They out there just to stir things up. Even in like the George Floyd incident, some of the things that took off or took place was because a provocateur was out there trying to escalate things from a peaceful whatever to now here it is, tear everything up, burn it down. So why are you burning down stuff in your own community, tearing things up in your own neighborhood?
Which I
But
have never felt like proved anything or fixed anything. I've always said, if you're gonna go burn something down, go outside of your own
right,
neighborhood, because you don't want to have to watch those very same people that you patronize their store every week rebuild. To me, that is one of the saddest things ever, because when it comes time for the community to rebuild, you're sitting here rebuilding all of your own stores, all and making an inconvenience for yourself, because now you have to
yeah,
go further, spend more gas, spend more time and effort getting to those things that you need, and not having those community grocery stores and things of this nature who are living check to check just like you. So make
right,
sure when you're deciding on how you're going to combat things like this, that is not a situation like that. In my eyes, that's not what I would be doing, is going and burning somebody's business. I know how hard it is, and that's why I always am constant about supporting businesses, because everybody's business matters to me, because I know how hard it is keeping something going as rules change, as the community changes, economy changes. You have to fight it all, so we're going to keep on promoting your business throughout this show,
yeah,
period, and keep people in the know. We definitely don't want anybody tearing anybody down.
yeah.
So
And so,
that was my social unrest piece for today. And I feel like If you have family there, definitely check on your people. This seems like yet another horrific thing that has gone down. I know that some police were involved, but it seems like everything was on the up and up. She announced who she was before she was shot. I hate to hear that the person who was responsible for this escaped on foot, but that the vehicle he was in was confiscated and taken into custody, but not the assailant, if you will. So that's our social unrest piece, and it is time for us to move on to our movie scoop. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we watch Wendell and Wild. Okay. I want to tell you a little bit about this movie because, of course, our people put it together and it very much gave me what is that Christmas movie, Anthony, that comes out with the little creepy characters?
Oh, what is it? Night Before Christmas or something, or
Yes.
something? Christmas with the
It
X?
very
Yeah,
much reminded me of The Nightmare Before Christmas. You got that
Nightmare.
exactly
Right, right.
right. So Wendell and Wild is a 2022 American stop motion horror comedy film.
All the
Okay.
above.
Did y'all hear that? And it's directed by Henry Selick from a screenplay written by Selick and Jordan Peele. Okay, we've been talking about Jordan and all the things that he's been coming up with. Remember, Anthony, this is also Mr. Get Out. Look, he loves to put people in a deep dark hole and talking to dead people. Okay, he's phenomenal at that. It premiered at the 47th Toronto International Film Festival, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, you can catch it on Netflix. We are always Netflixing and chilling over here. So, Anthony, what did you think about the movie overall?
Overall, the movie to me was good, but it teaches, I guess, kids or teenagers that they need to be patient. And I know you miss certain things, but you can't once things are gone. Not saying you have to get over it, but you have to learn how to deal with it. Because when your parents are gone or your loved ones are gone, there's no coming back. So we need to learn how to just I don't want to say accept it or get over it. Just deal with it in your own way.
So let
But
me tell you just a little bit. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit about the movie without telling you too much. There's a little girl in this movie who has been through a lot, including the death of her parents. And it just felt like nothing ever went right. And she was not able to let it go. That was one of the reasons that I chose Have You Really Let Go? Have You Forgiven, if you will, or learn to forgive, because she was holding on to her hurt and her pain, she could not move into her own future because she was holding on to the past. And her parents had to let her know, once she reconnected with them, if you will, that she needed to move forward and that she was phenomenal all her own. So I'm really happy to have you watch this with your children, especially if if you have a child who is having an issue. We're kind of thinking that they are less than, and I know a lot of us feel like our children would never be feeling like that, but there are tons of children out there who are going through these very same issues. Is there anything else that you would like to tell us about Wendell and Wild, Anthony, that you felt was interesting?
the demons, the
Right.
demons are real.
This movie is filled with funny little demons
Yes.
who are doing all kinds of things. So if you're one of those people who kind of try to keep your kids away from those things, if you will, then this is definitely not the movie for you. But it
But it's
is.
hilarious.
They do a little, some funny things. And there's reincarnations here. There's all kinds of things going on. So I suggest you and your family sit down together for that quality family time that I'm always talking about and watch Wendell and Wild. It was great.
Good movie, Scoop. Good movie.
All right. You know what's
Wait,
up
wait, wait.
next.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Before you move on,
Okay.
let's make sure we let everybody know that this weekend they need to get down there to see Black Panther. It comes out November the 11th.
Mm,
Wakanda forever.
definitely. Hold on one second. I'm gonna make sure they see my face on this. Everybody's in an uproar. Everybody has to go see it. You definitely need to get out there. You need to go and support Black Panther. I hear that there's some phenomenal things going on. We just watched another movie, a TV show, and I'm just going to do this, and I hope that people get it, and maybe they won't. There's a rumor that the movie is going to be amazing. You don't want to miss it. Now they are doing a screen showing right at Memorial City Mall, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to see your face out there. I believe that's where my family and I are going to be going because that's just something different for us. We don't normally head that direction to go see the movie. We might go check it out that way. So Memorial City Mall is showing it on the 11th at 6 or 7 p.m. So definitely get out there and go and watch Black Panther. What's the rest of the title for this one?
Oh, Wakanda forever.
No, that's not it. That is not it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are up next with Tennille's touchy subjects. Now, while I get ready, I want
What?
you to understand that Tennille's touchy subject today is real simple, is clean cut. It's not gonna hurt you at all. But I have
Mm.
absolutely no idea as to what you're going to say when you hear what's going on with this family. Now, I decided to choose this because there's some twins involved. Okay. I thought that I just thought it was just too funny. So let me pop our faces back on the screen. It's time for Tennille's touchy subjects.
Where are you going with this?
Hmm?
Where are you going with this?
It's super easy. And all they did was make a simple comment. And it says, Dear Tennille, my it says, Dear Tennille, my mother has decided my ex-girlfriend is the perfect match for my twin brother. Period.
What?
Period.
Wait. My mother decided my ex-girlfriend is the perfect match for my twin brother.
Now, Anthony, you and I both know when it comes to the game of twins, ladies and gentlemen, they're most likely going to have personalities that are the same, but quite opposite.
Like night and day.
This mother has decided that this girl would be perfect for her other son and has encouraged him because he's quiet and sheepish to date his brother's ex. Do we
That is
feel like she should have gotten involved in this?
no. And that's nasty.
How is that nasty?
I'm gonna date somebody my brother was dating?
They're twins, they got the same DNA. She
No.
clearly likes how he looks.
No. That's not right. And the mama getting
Probably was like
involved.
it anyway.
The mama is sitting here saying it's okay.
The
She trying to
mom
be
has
Cupid.
encouraged him to go and seek out the girl, and the brother is in an uproar. He does not want to have to see her at family functions. He does not want
Right.
to have, but the reason why he's writing in is because he says his brother is shy and doesn't talk to many women, and he doesn't want to stop him from happiness. So now he's contemplating it as well.
You go help your brother find somebody else, not no ex.
And
Now,
then
will
they're
we
gonna
say it
just like
again?
him because he's charismatic.
Well, will we say X
This girl
X is
already
for a
broke up with
reason?
him. She don't like him.
Well, I'm like the other twin. I don't want to be seeing her face at no family gatherings. No. And then see her sitting over there with my brother. I'm be telling my brother, you know that heifer ain't no good. Why you messing with her?
He's no good for him.
No, that's not right. I mean, me speaking out.
We know that brothers have dated each other's people before and had long-lasting relationships. These boys
What?
are twins
No,
and they're clearly very close. They're clearly very close. Why don't you think that this can work?
I'm not gonna say I don't think. I don't feel it'll work, and I don't feel it's appropriate for me to be dating my brother's ex. That just don't even sound right, let alone feel right.
Maybe they didn't
And
get that far
because my
along. Maybe they were only dating for a few months and nothing went on. Does that
and
make it a
mama,
difference?
no, that don't make any difference. And mama is out of line. She overstepped her boundary. Mama can't be sitting here talking about who's good for you and who's
Mama
not.
may have noticed that the other brother liked her as well.
And a lot of parents have a tendency to do that. No, daddies don't normally do that. Normally, it's the mom say, "Oh, that's a cute girl. Why you don't talk to her? I don't want to talk to her because I don't like her. Oh, she on the track team too, or she such and such. No, I don't like her." But moms have a tendency to do that. Moms are
She
more.
probably thought she was the perfect daughter-in-law, and the wild son got rid of her real quick.
No, that's me speaking. I don't know how you feel. How do you feel about it? I don't think it's cool.
I'm at a loss because here we are with a situation of a mother who's trying to do what's best for her son. If she sees that those personality traits would probably be a better match, I can't blame her because she's a mom, for trying to do the right thing. And clearly things must not have gone very far for her to even be suggesting that if she knows that the other brother was dating this girl. Maybe it was
So
just a date situation. We don't even know here if they had sex or did anything like that. We're assuming.
it doesn't
Next,
matter. It
the
doesn't matter if they
brother,
did or didn't.
if the brother is contemplating as well and doesn't have feelings for this girl, I don't know. I still see it could get very weird, but we do know that there have been brothers who have dated the same girl in the past, or cousins, or whatever, like this, family members, if you will, and it works out just fine. Because we don't know how much of a time span there's been here. Maybe it was when he was a teen, and maybe he's an adult now. Is there any way in your head that this could be right?
No,
Okay.
no,
No way. I'm
no.
just saying. Anthony says, give it up. You can't have that girl. Mama needs to get out of the business. I'm in agreement, but not wholeheartedly. I see where the mama is going with this because she may have a better vision outside looking in. I get it. But I'm definitely going to say, walk away from this situation. You and your brother do not want to fall out behind some past tale, if you will. Even if she's a wonderful girl, let somebody else have her. Let her go be happy instead of having to look at you, because this may even make her feel uncomfortable. And that's that.
So are you gonna be out here? Are you gonna be out here trying to pick a girl for the twins?
I've already selected a couple.
Oh my Lord, help us, Jesus. You are not Cupid. You are not a
I'm not.
matchmaker. Okay. I see I need to have a talk with the twins myself.
I have
But
selected some girls that I know are going to grow up and be phenomenal.
you do not know that. We
And
all be speculating.
I'm going to put my children um, in the same class with them because they are also going to be phenomenal. And that's what we're going to do. Period. I'm going to have them around phenomenal young ladies who need a man who is interested in being a wonderful father, a great provider. They got the best example, and they're going to be rich. So they need the right one. And their mama is going to help them find it.
I think my screen just froze.
That part. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another wonderful episode of I'm Just Saying Live. Remember to support us on all our platforms. We are trying to grow our platform. So I definitely need you guys to definitely go follow us on Instagram. I need you to like, I need you to share, I need you to go follow us on YouTube. I also need you to go and check out our page so that you can see the business and beauties, because they will be highlighted there as well on our website. That's www.businessandbeauties.com. I'm just saying .live. It's too easy. It's just too easy. I want you guys to go and do it. Remember that it's I'm just saying live on all platforms, including Facebook. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and we'll holler at you later. Bye bye.
See y'all next week. Bye.